Welcome back to the channel. I've always been a movie and TV buff, and it was a bit of a concern of mine that after retiring I'd become a couch potato. So far I've done pretty good, mainly because the stuff coming out is complete garbage. The first movie I remember watching about the end of the world was way back in the 70s, The Omega Man, starring Charlton Heston. It came out in 1971, so the special effects aren't very exciting. It is somewhat based on Richard Matheson's book I Am Legend, which many people, including Heston, didn't know had already been adapted for the screen in Vincent Price's 1964 movie The Last Man on Earth. The more recent I Am Legend, starring Will Smith, released in 2007, is a much flashier version and strays from the novel, especially with the bad guy creatures. From the late 70s, I remember Damnation Alley, starring Jan Michael Vincent, George Peppard, and Jackie Earle Haley from the original Bad News Bears. This suffers from poor special effects, again, but I still very entertaining. The book was written by Roger Zelazny in 1969. It was kind of adapted into a weird children's Saturday morning live-action TV show, Arc 2. In 1984, a fun comedy, which you don't usually associate with post-apocalyptic themes, Night of the Comet, came out. I think this is the only one that had female lead characters. It's kind of Valley Girls and Day of the Dead meet head on. Give it a try. From the 90s well into the 2000s, there was a slew of movies that we're all familiar with that I won't bother with. More bad than good. Anyway, I'm going to jump ahead quite a bit in the timeline to 2024 with a couple I really like. I'll start with Civil War, starring Kirsten Dunst. It was written by Alexander Medawar Garland, who also wrote The Beach, and a couple of the 28 Days Later films. Without debating politics, it's a solid look at what can go wrong when our government goes wrong. Last up is a movie and television show I have a bit of a connection to, Homestead, by Angel Studios. I admit, I like the movie more than the TV series. Apparently the movie is a lead-up to the series, which I really didn't understand when I became an investor. It stars Neil McDonough, so it can't be all bad. I think sometimes stuff by Angel Studios get a bad rap because of their religious connection, but who knows. They also have done The Chosen, which I think is fantastic. And I did sponsor one episode. So there's the short list of stuff I have liked over the years, some forgotten, and some rather new. Until next time, take care.